Ritter Sing Festival brings schools together for a celebration of music at Wartburg College.
Try by Little Knight Youth Triathlon wraps up in Waverly with smiles, splashes, and strong finishes.
Good morning, Wartburg. Welcome to Night Vision News. I'm Josephine Lunescas-Broomhall.
And I'm Addie Campos. We're excited to start your day with the latest campus highlights and stories.
Wartburg students had the opportunity to learn from one of their own. The Public Relations Student Society hosted Travis Bockenstedt, class of 2009, who shared his journey from college to co-founder of a healthcare practice. We caught up with Bockenstedt as he spoke to students about his journey after Wartburg, highlighting the college's pillars and sharing valuable advice for building successful careers.
I think what the Wartburg Pillars did is it gave me 4 defined things to ground myself with, right? Wartburg is one of those unique institutions that has a very clear mission that you can actually kind of memorize, right? Wartburg College is dedicated to challenging and nurturing students for lives of leadership and service as a spirit expression of their faith and learning. And leadership, faith, and learning as something that I've sort of, taken into my life. And I think as you grow your career, you get older, that you want things that can ground you, you want principles that you can look back at. And I use my Wartburg education and my foundation every day in my life. For college students looking to get careers in the future, the first thing I would start with is your Wartburg alumni network. There are many of us in various diverse businesses across the United States, and a lot of things is who you know in life. And so I would start with that. The other thing I would encourage folks to do is to make sure you have some type of professional experience before you graduate to add to your portfolio. And I think that will really help students get a leg up in the job market.
A big thank you to Travis Bockenstedt for sharing his experience and inspiring Wartburg students to pursue their career dreams.
Students at Wartburg had a chance to explore the new academic paths this week. The Academic Opportunities Fair gave students a chance to learn about majors, minors, study away, research, and internships. We spoke with Dr. Mariah Bergen about how the facilities is helping students discover paths that fit their goals, making Wartburg a place to learn, grow, and explore.
So the main goal of hosting the fair is for students to be able to explore different opportunities in a way that's more friendly than just opening up the catalog and trying to browse through the website. So this is a chance for students to talk to people, to say, hey, there's a friendly face, maybe I should go talk to them and see what I can do with this major, those kinds of things. I would say, I always tell my advisees, you only need one major to graduate. So try the opportunities, see if it works in your schedule. Maybe you'll add something else, maybe you'll switch, but in the end, you can always just decide to fall back and do that one major. So it's not like you're committing to doing everything, you're just going to try it out for a bit.
The fair gave students the tools and inspiration to shape their Wartburg journey, explore new opportunities, and chase their academic and career goals.
Wartburg students will fill Newman Auditorium this weekend for an enchanting Ritter Sing performance. Lauren Simpson has more.
Ritter Corps has been preparing to welcome over 500 tenor and basses for their annual Ritter Sing Festival. Ritter Sing is an annual honor music festival for tenor and bass musicians. The festival is designed to bring together high school musicians from many different states and motivate bass clef singers in the high school choral programs early in the year. We spoke to Ritter Corps director Dr. Lee Nelson about what Ritter Sing means to the tenor bass choral community.
It's such a cool experience, and there's a real unique sound that comes with the tenor bass choir that is it's just you sort of fall in love with the sound of it. So my favorite part of it is watching and inspiring those young singers to have that experience for the first time, and that's what keeps me coming back to it, is just providing this resource to high school teachers and middle school teachers to inspire young singers.
We spoke to Ritter Corps President Ty Panos, and he shared his thoughts on how Ritter Corps provides a rare opportunity for acceptance and vulnerability.
It's not a secret that society has never been terribly accepting of men singing and men sharing their feelings. Whether that's our fault as men or not, it's true. And so it's really just a beautiful thing to get people, tenor basses, a lot of them are young men, to see 600 other singers singing with them, talking about these beautiful texts of vulnerability and emotions and things they've never talked about before in front of other people. That's embarrassing. Why would I talk about that? It really just, it's eye-opening. It's eye-opening. I wish I went to this festival when I was a middle schooler, because I would have made a lot less mistakes.
Make sure to buy your tickets for the October 4th festival. We'll be right back to you with more Night Vision News content after the break.
At Wartburg College, your journey will take you beyond the classroom to unlock your potential, discover who you are, and build skills that open doors to an exciting future. You'll experience more at Wartburg, like broadening your horizons through study abroad, gaining hands-on knowledge with your internships, and building a network that supports you long after you graduate. And our dedicated professors are here to guide and engage you every step of the way. Visit campus to see how you can experience more at Wartburg College.
For most of my career, I saw leadership as management. I equated the two together, like, oh, you had to be a manager of people or a director of people. And it took me a long time to realize that those are not one and the same.
The most impactful piece of the program was the cohort format, and it being online really helped. Working full-time and going to school is a lot of work, but it also felt like a community that we built together.
Learn more about Wartburg's Master of Arts and Leadership. Visit wartburg.edu.
Students spiked, served, and snacked their way through a fun night on campus. ETK hosted its Spike and S'mores event at the sand volleyball courts, bringing students together for pickleball, volleyball, spike ball, and a chance to relax by the fire with s'mores. We spoke with ETK President Delaney Kaufman, who shared how the event brought students together and reflected on how exciting this year has been for ETK so far.
One of our main goals for this event was to just bring the student body together and put on an event for students to kind of relax and just have fun. So during our planning process, we all sit down as an executive team, and we kind of brainstorm all of the different ideas of what we look at our demographics of what kind of students do we attract to certain events and what kind of students do we kind of want to branch out to. And so when we are planning, we kind of take all of that into consideration, and we plan things that we think will get the most traction with the student body.
The Spike and S'mores event highlighted how ETK continues to bring students together with fun, engaging programs that build campus community. To keep up with ETK events, follow them on Instagram at ETK_Wartburg.
Students had the chance to learn more about traveling beyond campus during Study Away Drop-In Week. The event, held at various times and locations across campus, helps students explore semester-long programs and May-term travel courses. We met with Study Away coordinator Kathleen Sealer, who shared why studying away is a valuable opportunity for students and answered questions about how to get started.
So Study Away Drop-In Week is a chance for students who maybe have not even considered the possibility of doing a travel May-term course or a semester studying abroad to just kind of come by the table, ask some starting questions, and have a chance to meet with me so that we connect face-to-face and they feel more comfortable following up with me with other questions at another time. Your first year is a great time to come in and just ask basic questions and have a better idea of what's going on. We also have a website, wartburg.edu/study-away. They can go in and learn about May term. They can go in and learn about semester study abroad. But just come and talk with someone to get those first questions answered.
Study Away Drop-In Week continues through October 3rd, giving students plenty of chances to explore how they can make studying away part of their Wartburg experience.
As Waverly continues to grow and evolve, city leaders have been working to keep the community informed and engaged. Night Vision News reporter Landon Jepson sat down with Mayor Anderson to discuss the latest updates in the Waverly community.
Welcome back to Night Vision News. My name is Landon Jepson, and here in an in-studio interview with Mayor Mark Anderson. Mark, how are you today?
I'm doing just great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. You know, it's been a great week. You know, the morning is, the live news shows are just amazing now, really seeing this team come together, but it's been really awesome. But Starting first question, there's been so many updates in the Waverly community, so many things that have been changing, with the bridge update that you've seen in our past shows, the pool update with the aquatic center as well. What are some updates and things that people in the community can really look forward to in the next couple months?
Yeah, I want to point out and remind everyone the bridge is the governor's project, not mine. So she's behind, that's her thing. But the last word I have is November 25 for an opening. And the movie theater, the owners won't give me a firm date, but I know they've hired staff. So we're not that far from having that theater open. I've been in it several times. It's beautiful. And there'll be a restaurant there. The aquatic center is coming along just great. That's going to be a large center with all kinds of skill sets, little itty bitties and great big people can all enjoy it. So look, by Christmas, we should have the bridge open, downtown going. We should have a movie theater going. We should have at least one new restaurant. By the time you come back next summer, first week of June probably, the aquatic center will be open. We've got new housing coming. We're going to build some really nice houses in an area called the Irving Park area. We are just going great. Yes, it's a lot of change, but it's all change for the good.
Waverly is booming.
It is booming.
It is booming.
This is
That's
the place
so
to
awesome.
be.
The place to be is Waverly, Iowa. Another question for you. You really talked about the community events, a lot of things changing, but a big event coming up in the next 2 weeks is Oktoberfest downtown. Oktoberfest. Man, looking at the itinerary, there's just so much to offer.
Oh, man.
Food, games for all ages.
Well, let's start with this morning, the horse sale starts. Now, this is one of the largest horse sales in the world.
Wow.
And people come from all over to buy and sell horses and tack. That's stuff that goes with horses. So you're going to see a lot of visitors. You're not going to get a hotel room for 50 miles. You're going to see our restaurants are going to be full. You're going to see lots of Amish and Mennonite people, and that's always fun to have those folks. And there are going to be lots and lots of horse trailers. I'm just going to say, if you're driving around Waverly and you're near the horse sale barn, just drive carefully. Remember that we changed the stop signs out there, so just keep your eyes open and be careful. So that's going to be the horse sale. Immediately after that is Oktoberfest. So that is 3 days of a lot of fun. We got really good bands coming. The Pork Tornadoes are coming. Spasmatics are coming. Of course, a whole lot of German bands. And there's going to be a lot of German food. And there's going to be a lot of, well, I'm sure Wartburg students don't care, but there will be a great deal of beer for sale as well. And there are a lot of games and stuff, outdoor stuff, like keg toss and stein holding and all kinds of other things. And I understand students don't usually have children, but there are going to be lots and lots of stuff for families. This is a very family-oriented event, and it's just a nice thing, and it brings in so many tourists. Because, here's the thing about local economy. All money is green, but out-of-town money is greener.
Yes, very true.
So we just want to bring in all these guests and show them a good time and give them the opportunity to leave money here.
That's awesome. I saw a bags tournament. I saw so many different events. The Waverly Shell Rock robotics team bringing in Legos for kiddos as well. It's just so awesome to see. One more for it. You've been the Waverly mayor for just right around 2 years now.
Yes.
And you really have made a transfer. You were an ELCA minister for over 35 years.
Yes.
Really bringing your community with your wife into the community. How has the Waverly community really changed you and your family?
Oh, it is such a wonderful town. This has been a great place to raise a kid. This has been, just a really great place to live. The public services are awesome. The parks are great. There's so many things to do here. And of course, you're close to bigger towns, but this is just a marvelous place. It's so supportive. We have so many friends. We're surrounded by really good neighbors. Our church has always had our back. I can't imagine why people live, in other towns. This is the place to be.
Great community, great people, and a wonderful college here at Wartburg that offers so much.
Yeah, and you've got a little homecoming coming up,
yes,
right?
Yes, really looking forward to homecoming.
Yep.
Journalism department really looking for a float. Berg bound the theme this year.
Nice.
A lot to look forward to, but Mayor Mark Anderson, thank you very much.
The Lord Mayor of Eisenach.
Yes, the Lord Mayor, his first time.
His first time?
First time on campus.
And the First Lady and his attaché, and they're all coming for homecoming. It's going to be really great. I hope if students see them on campus, they wave and say hello.
Yes, so much to look forward to, from concerts to football games, you name it. So much to look forward to. Again, thank you, sir.
Thank you,
very
Landon.
much. And that is from Landon Jepson and Mayor Mark Anderson. Thank you.
We thank Night Vision News reporter Landon Jepson for that informative interview with Mayor Anderson.
Young athletes took center stage at Wartburg College for the 4th annual Tri-By Little Night Triathlon. The race invited kids ages 5 to 16 to test their endurance in junior and senior divisions, showcasing their skills in swimming, biking, and running. We met with third-year student Peyton Robinson, the student coordinator for Tri-By Little Night, who shared what makes this event special for the participants and the community.
I think the main thing is that the Wartburg community, the Wartburg students love the Waverly community. And so the fact that we're able to host an event where Wartburg students can help is a big thing. And just the fact that we do care about the Waverly kids and the surrounding communities is a big thing. And taking that into next year, just having volunteers that love the kids, love the opportunity that we get to support these kids and give them an opportunity to compete and run and swim and bike. So seeing the kids' smile, their excitement, obviously you get some feedback from parents as well, but other than that, I feel like it really went well. And obviously we had a new route this year for biking and the running course for the older kids. And so, I mean, obviously it's hard trying to navigate that for the first year, but our feedback was really good. And I'm hoping we continue to stay with this route just because it worked a lot better for the older ones. But I think overall it went really, really well.
The 4th annual Tri-By Little Night brought together families, volunteers, and spectators for a fun-filled day of sportsmanship and community spirit. Now we'll take a look at the weather in Waverly for the next few days. Friday, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 90 degrees and a low of 65. Moving to the weekend, Saturday expect sunny skies with a high of 88 degrees and a low of 62. Sunday will have a high of 84 degrees and a low of 52, with winds throughout the day up to 20 to 30 miles per hour. Sunday evening will also bring cloudy skies with a 50% chance of rain. Looking at next week, temperatures finally begin to cool down. On Monday, you can expect a high of 65 degrees and a low of 46, with scattered showers throughout the day. And finally, Tuesday, expect a high of 64 and a low of 43 degrees with cloudy skies.
Keep up with everything happening on Night Vision News by following us on Facebook and Instagram at Wartburg DGC. And subscribe to our YouTube channel for all of our latest stories.
Thanks for joining us at Night Vision News. For Lauren Simpson and Addie Campos, I'm Josephine Lunescas Broomhall. Have a great week, Wartburg.